57th anniversary of the historic March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom. Each candle on that table over there represents 1 year since this date in 1963, when 250,000 people of all colors and walks of life and from all over the nation gathered in front of the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C. Over 100 years had passed at that time since enslaved people had been freed. Yet the march protested persistent discrimination, violence, and voter suppression being experienced by African Americans in our nation. The event is famous for the unprecedented numbers that attended, as well as for Martin Luther King Jr.'s speech, "I Have a Dream." The civil rights movement of the 1950s and the 1960s changed the laws of our nation, but sadly it did not change everyone's hearts. The pain and injustice persist. Tonight, the newly formed TriState Team for Unity and Justice thanks you for joining us as we work to carry out the mission of our group. That mission is to bring awareness of racial injustice to our community, to work toward peaceful coexistence among all citizens, and to pursue equal opportunity and justice for all. Since we've been trying to bring awareness of injustice to our community, we have drawn protesters, people who are protesting the values of our mission. The protesters would have others believe that we are down on our local police, when in truth, we need our police to be a part of our bridge building in this community. They would have others believe that we are anti-America, when in truth, what we want most is to see the promises of America fulfilled, equal opportunity and justice for all. Tonight we remember Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., a man who showed the world that might comes with being on the side of right, and that peacefulness shows strength. For the rest of the evening, let us honor that truth through peaceful action and self-reflection on how each of us can serve the ideals of equality and justice for all. If you want to know more about the TriState Team for Unity and Justice, feel free to talk to any of our members. Wave your hands, members. And now I would like to present to you Pastor Nikki Shaw of the First Congregational United Church of Christ, who will lead us in prayer.